letter to my dad. The poem. Hey Dad, or Father, I don't really know how to call you. You've done things nobody should have done, but in my head, I always lowered the volume. I only wanted to think about the good moments, but there's not many to choose from. So I tried to make more with you, because I don't seem to learn my lesson. The first, the second, or the third time. I still believe you will call me. Not just to call me, but to make my day better. I hope you will accept the way the things turn out, even if it's not how you have imagined. But deep inside, I know that the day I turn 18, I will have to choose myself for the first time ever. Block your number, buy a ticket, take a flight, and forgive. Not you, but myself for wasting my own time and believing in change.
Intro music. Thank you for watching.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on. Hey y'all, I thought I'm gonna get a little creative and just write a poem, because I heard that it's really good for you and like your mental health. So I wrote that. Did it help me? I don't know. We'll see in 2 years if I end up in a psych ward or in New York. Oh God, I love New York, love New York, love New York, love. I have been speaking about my dad in ways that not everybody might understand where I'm coming from, and that's fine, right? Cause like, you don't know me. I don't know you, but you don't know me. But you know me more than I know you. Get it? So I was like, for the 88 subscribers that I have on my YouTube channel right now, I'm gonna just explain a little. And like, you can tell me if the poem was giving like a lyrical masterpiece or more of like Mozart. But yeah, so like, basically, if you did not know, I'm gay. My dad does not know I'm gay. My dad and my mom, they're not together. My mom and us, and like my sisters and me, we live far away from my dad, and he lives next to my sister, my big sister, but she lives kind of far from him too, but like not that far. She's like this, and that's us. We live in a different country. So basically before I moved, I was living like this with him. Now I live like this with him, which is not a good example, or like a I'm showing you like, but you know, now that I'm far away from him, I feel so much better. I think not only that, I feel like many things that like have changed made me feel better or worse, or but mostly better. And like, it's the things of like, you know, I have it written down, I think, for like a video, like all about my fucking dad here. Like, so yeah, I'm not gonna tell you everything, but I just feel like my dad hates me, and it's not because I'm gay. He does not know, because I see so many people be like, it's because you're gay, and like your father is so disappointed, and like blah blah blah. You don't know fuck about my family, bitch. And it's always the stupid bitches. It's always the ugly man. Like, fuck you. So basically, if you don't know who my father is, which you don't, my father is homophobic. Is like, I'm not gonna politically describe him as a political person, because he's a really horrible person. So I don't want him. I don't want nobody to know what that man thinks in his head, because sometimes I think that he doesn't think at all. So I feel like my dad just has like a prejudice. Oh my god, I feel like my dad just like has a prejudice against me. He hates me. And it's not because I'm gay, again, it's because I don't like to ride the bike. And I've been talking about the bicycle incident before. It's like in my YouTube shorts somewhere. But basically it's yeah, I'm not gonna explain. For 1 million followers I will. Or like subscribers. So hit that subscribe button and subscribe. He hates the way that I don't look at women like, I wanna fuck her ass. Oh my god, I wanna fuck her, That's disgusting. No. Let's not do it. Don't do it. And I'm not hateful. I love everybody. Even though I might say that like I hate straight men, I don't really hate you. I hate only the straight men that are like if I say I hate straight men, I only hate the straight men that feel like I'm talking about them whenever I say I hate straight men. You get what I mean? So I brought a little story time for our little vent session here. I don't want this video to get long. I really don't, because I don't want to fucking edit it. So I remember a little story time. Gotta imagine me, 8 years old, and I'm like sleeping in my bed. It's like 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, and I hear some voices. It's giving kind of noises by Pink Panther. It's like, I think I hear some noises from the living room, but it wasn't the living room. It was like the room where you come into the house, and I was like right next to it. Like it was the house door, my room, and you come in here, and then you can go in here to my room. You can go in here to the living room, here to my sister's room, here to the bathroom, and here to the kitchen. Get what I mean? So I was like, oh my god, what's happening? I'm so scared. Because I hear like my mom like be like, stop, like get out of my house, like blah blah blah. And I'm like, I'm sorry, like, am I getting killed? That was my first thought at 8 years old. Am I gonna get fucking killed tonight? Or today, 6 a.m. morning? Well, I didn't, as you can see, because it turns out it was my dad. And my dad took my mom's phone. So like my mom and my dad were not together. They were only in the process of like divorcing. So like they weren't together. So my mom can first of all fucking talk to who the fuck ever she wants to, and my father too. Like so as much as I fucking hate him, like he has the same rights as my mom in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, so basically, he comes into my mom's house, or like, yeah, my mom's house, our house, his old house. Well, why the fuck are you here? And he steals her phone. He's basically like, he took it, he ran. My mom ran after him, and she was screaming. And she like ran down, cause I lived in like an apartment. I still do, but like I lived in an apartment. That was the old one that you can see on the videos, and she basically ran all the way down, like, in her PJs, without shoes and all that. And then, like, after she was down there, that's not funny. My neighbor, like, the neighbor of, like, my best friend at the time, she comes to us, and she's like, everything's fine. Like, don't worry. Because I was, like, by that time I was already like waiting outside of my room for like, what happened? Like, I'm so scared. But the whole time that the fucking thing was happening, like they were fighting for like 5 minutes in the fucking like in front of the door and like outside of the door, and I was like, I did not do anything. And that's like my biggest regret of my life. I feel like that I didn't do anything, but I feel like if I would have done something, I would be more scarred than I am already, and we don't want that, because I'm on the edge of the cliff. I'm on the precipice, okay, like holding on for dear life. So you know, he would always like, oh, after they basically were like running and all that day, the neighbor and my mom, they went on like a, like, as they told me back then, they went on a little walk and left us alone, which I was scared that I'm alone and he's gonna come back and like steal me. Right. But he wouldn't do that because he hates me. He only would steal my sisters because he loves them, but I feel like he will hate them too. Anyways, you know, so I was scared, but then I found out that they didn't go for a walk. They went to call the police, or like they went to the police station to report him. Yay! So yeah, and after that, he would always tell me that like, why didn't you do anything? Like the whole fucking divorce was my fault. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I was 8 years old. I was 8 years old. Can we not, like, can we fucking not, like, push everything on me? Because we all know that is what mostly your fucking fault. Because the only thing that was, like, on me were your fucking hands and belts that you were throwing at me and beating me with. So, you know, like, let's not bend the truth here. Because I know it. I know better. Okay? So, yeah. So, but, like, that, you know, and these moments in my life are just like, they really are the reason that like I want to run away from this place and I want to go to New York so bad. If I am in 3 years, if I'm not in fucking New York, something went wrong and like you gotta get me out. Write that down and trauma bond with me. Like maybe you have a crazy father too. Write it in the comments, type it in, and I'm gonna cry with you. Thank you for watching. I love you so much, and I love you. Goodbye.
Do you want me to show you my pussy? Tap the sound.